Wow. Back again for episode 10. Hold two hands, episode 10. Today, simple. You are not a failure. I'm going to say that one more time. Talking to you. You are not a failure. People may have told you that. It may have even seemed that way at one point in your life, or maybe currently, but you are not a failure. There is more life in you. There is more things in you. So you got to keep going. You may have messed up. You may have said some wrong things. You may have done some wrong things. You may be in a place right now where it feels that you're so broken, that you're so empty, that you're so unfocused. But guess what? Hear me out. You are not a failure. God did not create us to be failures. So you are not a failure. Don't let what people are saying, don't let how they're talking about you, how they're treating you, how they're throwing you under the bus, how they are trying to manipulate you and make you feel like a failure because you're not living your life like them, because you're not doing what they want you to do, because you were simply being the person that you are. Now, hear me out. There are some choices, there are some decisions in our lives that we make that we know are wrong, that we know are not right, that cause us confusion, that cause us heartache, that cause us brokenness, that cause us emptiness, that cause us to be depressed. But those are choices that we make on our own. But you are not a failure because you chose a different route. You are not a failure because you said no. You are not a failure because you stuck up for somebody else. You are not a failure because you did some things that may not have made sense to everybody else. You are not a failure because your life does not look like somebody else's. You are not a failure because you chose to go to work instead of go to college right after high school. You are not a failure because you feel like you don't understand and hear things the way other people do. You are not a failure because of where you are right now in your life. I know it seems like you are. I know people have tried to make you feel like you are. I know that you want to try to understand why does it feel like you are a failure, but you are not a failure. That is not a choice. That is not an option for you. Yes, you are not a failure. And understand that because you are not a failure, there is so much more life for you to live. There's so much more that has to be poured into you that you have to pour into other people. But you got to get up. You got to refocus. You got to breathe. You got to say, you know what? I got this. Better days are coming. I don't have to live how I've lived. I don't have to be treated how I've been treated. I don't have to feel how I've felt because I'm breaking that. I'm walking in a new area. I'm walking in a new life. I'm doing things differently. I'm saying yes when I need to. I'm saying no when I need to. I'm doing what I need to do for me. I'm making the changes necessary for my life to push on, to get better, to get stronger, to be wiser, to be where I need to be in my life. But that comes with understanding you are not a failure. You can't walk in greatness and say, I'm a failure. I'm not worthy. I'm not great. I'm not called to do this. You can't walk in greatness and say, I failed this time. You've already counted yourself out. You got to get up from that pity party. You got to get up from that place. You got to get up from that depression. You got to get a hold on life and say, you know what? I'm doing things differently. I'm doing things how they need to be done. I'm focusing on myself. I'm going to get better. I'm going to look better. I'm going to walk better. I'm going to talk better. This is not the end. I am not a failure. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm greater. I'm loved. I'm worthy. I'm understood. I am no longer broken. This is who I am. I'm walking in greatness. I'm walking in newness. I'm changing it up. What I've been used to is no longer. And yes, some of you have done this for years and years and years and years. And it's had a stronghold on you. But today you're breaking it. Today you're living in freedom. You're walking out and you're saying, I'm not a failure. My life is not a failure. Yes, I messed up. Yes, I did wrong. Yes, I said things. Yes, I hurt people. Yes. But today is new. I'm closing that chapter and opening a new one. that says no longer a failure, no longer pushed down, no longer broken, no longer empty, no longer hurting, but I'm better, I'm greater, I'm worthy, I'm happy, I've got joy, I've got peace, I've got all these things because I'm choosing to say I'm not a failure. I'm choosing to stand up against all those things in my mind, all those people who said, you never amount to anything, you never become anything, you are not worthy, you're not good enough, you can't stand against what's going on. You are not a failure. Believe that, understand that, receive that. Yes, it hurts because the very people that were supposed to love you, that were supposed to be kind to you, that were supposed to hear you, that were supposed to love you through your pain, that were supposed to guide you, they called you a failure. They told you, you'll always be a failure. You're not going to break this. You're not going to get better. You're not going to get stronger. Things aren't going to change. But look at you now, reminding yourself you're not a failure, walking in the fact that you're not a failure, understanding that you're not a failure, and most importantly, you yourself. Yes, you are believing I am no longer a failure. I've heard what they've said. I believe what they've said. I've spent my life wondering why I'm a failure, but now I no longer walk in that. I'm no longer a failure. I'm better, I'm wiser, I'm me. And be grateful. Be grateful to walk out of that into the new chapter. You are not a failure. They may have told you you were, made you feel like you were, condemned you and said, yes, you are a failure, but you're not. You can be brand new. You can walk in greatness. You can walk in goodness. You can see what's about to happen in your life, but you got to break free of that. I'm a failure. Don't have that mentality. Let it go. Leave it where you found it. Because today starts a new life. Today starts a new chapter. Today starts something greater. Because you are not a failure. It's the I Am Somebody Movement Podcast, episode 10. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Make sure you share this. Make sure you go follow, subscribe, like us. It's about us empowering each other, loving on each other, reminding each other we're not a failure. We may have been told that. It may have been broken down that way, but we are not a failure. Listen, guys, you already know what it is. Until next time, peace and blessings. Y'all have a great day.